So now let's just quickly go to Kahoot. Let's try finish before 8 o'clock. And inshallah we will. Give me a second. Let me just put this up. Today I'll be the Kahoot master. Jesus is back.
Oh, who is that?
Don't worry, boys. I'll try to fight off Jesus. And unless I think we're 7 people, right? I think that should be okay. Nas, what's that?
Listen, I don't know what that is.
Mashallah, Nas got a new plate number on his car.
Oi.
Yes. Hamza, sorry man, I forgot to mention. I wanted to tell everyone as well that mashallah you've graduated and become an official dentist.
Yes, old news, Murabbi Saab. Old news, don't worry about it.
Can you just tell us a little bit how it happened? Because I know it was a bit different this year because of the lockdown.
So we were on placements until mid-March, and every dental school runs a little bit differently. So, but by 5th year, most students will be on placement pretty much, if not every day, 4 or 5 days a week. And then mid-March time, I think most universities, or within a week or so, got all closed down. Everyone got told to go home because of coronavirus. So I'd done some of my finals beforehand. Actually, I only had one more presentation to do, which we did online again through Zoom. So doing all of these things helped with that as well. And then we got the result. Every school will get the results different times, but within around June time. Then alhamdulillah, I got a result on the 1st of June saying that that I passed and got my degree. Alhamdulillah.
Mashallah, man.
Inshallah, we'll invite you to K-Talk soon, inshallah, when you start.
I thought Qaid Saab's already done dentistry. It's been done to death. Done to death.
You can give your, in his own words, talk in the dentist. Here you go, Jazakallah, bro. Quickly, let's just get this done. This was prepared by Zariyab, so all credit goes to him, and all mistakes also go to him.
Walaikum salam.
Walaikum salam, Basir uncle.
Kya haal hai, Hamza?
Alhamdulillah, I'm good, Basir uncle.
Congratulations, Dr. Saab.
Jazakallah.
The first question is, when did Hazrat Umar have? What did Hazrat Umar have in his hand? The first time he visited the Holy Prophet. There was the extracts of the Holy Quran, a lamp, sweets.
Sweets, man. I would have sweets in my hand.
So I think the person with the extracts of the Holy Quran is when he took it off his sister and he was reading, and it was from Surah Taha, and Hazur mentioned the verses today. So he did have a sword, but it was because he was in such awe and he was in such amazement of the verses that he just read that he forgot to put his sword back into his sheath. So that's why he was holding his sword. Mashallah, and this is up there. Let's go to the next one. How many years did Hazur, beloved Hazur, spend in Ghana before he was Khalifa? 6, 7, 8, or 9? So 6 years, 7 years, 8 years, or 9 years. So it was in fact 8 years. Just at one point, during his time in Ghana, he used to travel on this van, and the van was called a bone shaker. So in the accent, they call it the bone shaker. And I was watching the video and I was trying to think, what are they saying? Because it was said in such a funny way. But it's called the bone shaker. So basically, with this truck, it doesn't have any brakes, and it goes on such a rough route that when it's going, it's shaking so much that Hazur was explaining, when you get off the van, you don't know which part of your body is hurting more. So that's why it's called the bone shaker. And people would even, the way they would stop the car is they would crash into a wall because it didn't have any brakes. So this was the condition which Hazur was living in Ghana. So it's really amazing to know that. Who is the parent company of Rolls Royce Cars? So is it Bentley, Mercedes, BMW, or Lexus? Who is the parent company of Rolls Royce Cars? Ooh, most people chose Bentley. So it's in fact BMW. I can't speak much on this. My knowledge isn't great. But I guess it's BMW. No one got it right. How many folds in a chef's hat? 25, 50s. This is such a typical Zaryab question.
Also, the copy or something, that's how he would have wrote.
Wow, 100. I did not think that. Most people chose 50. That's something new for us to know. I don't think our chefs wear hats, to be honest. This is sneakily up there. Sorry, Harun. Translate min sharri ma khalaq. So this is a verse from the Holy Quran. Min sharri ma khalaq. Min sharri ma khalaq. Mashallah. So it means from the evil of that which he created. Does anyone know which surah that's from? Bonus question.
Surah Falak.
There you go. Mashallah. Mashallah, Nas, you got it. Oh, Dr. Nas. The index fingers are different lengths. True or false? The index fingers are different lengths. I'm guessing it's on your both. Ooh, it's false. So index fingers on both your hands, if you check it now, unless you have abnormal hands, they are the same length. Dr. Saab, this cheating, man.
Oi.
Hamza, you know we have to be now. This is the standard of a dentist. Most popular boy name in the UK.
Oh, yeah.
Daniel, Oliver, Ryan, Chris. Daniel, Oliver, Ryan, or Chris.
Hamza,
The
what was
most
your cake
popular
like?
name in the UK.
Say again.
What was your cake like?
It was nice, bro. Proper nice. Buttercream.
His cake like proper dentist uniform and stuff. It was quite funny.
Mashallah. So basically one person got it right. Bidi Saab. Mashallah. Question 8. In what year was Hazrat Khalifatul Masih III elected as Caliph? In what year was Hazrat Khalifatul Masih III elected as Caliph? (1962, 67, 65, or 66?
Are you sure it wasn't 62? Jallo.
Again,
wrong.
behold Zaryab.
I thought it was 62, but Jallo.
Brooks was about to write a letter to his daughter then, innit?
Slugs have 4 noses.
Oh.
True or false? Slugs have 4 noses. I don't even think if they had noses or not, to be honest. It's true. Wow. Okay, that's something new for me. Quick fact there. Nice.
Oh no.
Jesus is slowly coming back. Taking his time though. In which year was the Ahmadiyya Muslim community established in the UK? In which year was the Muslim community established in the UK? 24, 1899, 1912.
12.
Oh.
It was in
I
fact.
think it was Fazl Mosque, which was in 1924, wasn't it, or something like that?
I think that's right. I think that's right.
That was. I think that's what might have been a bit confusing there.
Tricky question there. Playing with our memories. What was the profession of the father of the promised Messiah? Was he a lawyer, physician, an imam, or a writer? So was he a hakim? Physician. He was in fact a physician. Mashallah. H. I'd like to think that was me, but it's not. The dark horse of this week. The Promised Messiah was the survivor from twins. The Promised Messiah was a survivor from twins. It was in fact true. He was born with a twin sister who passed away. So So that's a good fact to know.
And I think her name was Jannat as well.
Acha.
What country will the World Cup be held in 2022? This is
Frame, yeah, frame, defo frame.
no point for question. England, Dubai, Qatar, or frame? What is frame? Harry's definitely going to get that question right. KFC is older than McDonald's.
Nah.
KFC is older than McDonald's. False. Harry's definitely going to get that one right. What is the meaning of Almo Haman? What is the meaning of Almo Haman? The protector, the healer, the most gracious, the holy.
I reckon the healer.
It was in fact the protector. Nas coming after you. What nation drinks the most tea per person? Pakistan, China, or Turkey?
Oh,
What?
really?
Oh, I didn't think that. I thought it'd be China.
I thought
Yeah,
Pakistan,
same.
man.
I thought they had a higher population. That's why.
Yeah.
It's per
Chinese
person, isn't it? It's per person, though, isn't it?
Turkey. So yeah,
Yeah.
if anyone's been to Turkey, you'll see that they literally have turkey every second of the day. They're sitting outside having tea. After every meal, they have their green tea, presented in a very nice little glass cup.
Should have said which kind of tea, innit? Which kind of tea?
It's very competitive this week, mashallah. And the square root of 225.
Oi, oi, oi.
The 22, 25, 15, or 52. The square root of 225. We're on question 17. 3 more to go. Oh, it was in fact 15. Got that one right. I think we have a winner this week already. What freezes quicker than cold when cold? What freezes quicker when cold?
What?
Water.
Water freezes.
Water freezes quicker than cold when cold. Water freezes quicker when cold. It's a bit of a tongue twister.
Nah, it'll be the same, right?
Alhamdulillah, got that one right. Yes, boys. Trying to maintain my top 3 position every week. What is the meaning of Inni ma'aka ya Masroor? Surely you are the Khalifa Masroor. Surely you should listen to Masroor. Surely I am with you, O Masroor. Surely Masroor is the one to follow. What does Inni ma'aka ya Masroor mean? Red, blue, orange, or green? Mashallah. Indeed, we are with you, O Masroor. What country has the most mosques in the world? And this is the last question of the day. What country has the most mosques in the world? This is a hard question. I got that right. I can't believe I got that right. Pakistan, Saudi Arabia, India, and Iran. And India, in fact, I would like to get a figure on this actually. That'd be quite amazing to find out. India has the most mosques in the world. Just a point to point out. So today, 3rd place, we have Anas. Mashallah. First time he's taken part in a long time. 2nd place, myself. And first, I think this is the first time you won, Harry, by a country mile. And 4th and 5th, the runners-up, Biri and Nas. Jazakallah, everyone, for joining.